Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. This is Lifestyle with Ola, where I talk about lifestyle, luxury, fitness, fashion, styling, and everything in between, really. And in today's video, I have a very good one. It's my best and worst purchases of 2023. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, please stay tuned. La, 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 la. So to make it easier, I've made a list of the items that I know worked well for me in 2023 and the items that I didn't reach for, they were the least used, and for one reason or the other, I didn't reach for them. So I put those in my least one and my worst purchases. So I'm going to start with the good stuff first, then we can end on, we can end with the things that didn't work. So the first item on the list of things that actually worked for me in 2023, I'm wearing, and it's my Cartier jerk ring, and I usually wear it on my thumb, and from the day I got it till now, I've been wearing it. Every day that I usually put all my jewelry on. I have one that I never take off, but this I take off because, the nail part of it is very sharp. But I love this nail ring because it has a different dimension to my things. I usually wear my, Cartier ring, my Cartier watch, my Cartier ring, the nail ring, and the love ring. And I've noticed that these are items that, their cost per wear has gone down greatly because I wear them daily. So that's a good investment for me, and I've noticed that I'm going to go back to the brand to get more items because I found out that I actually do wear items from the brand. Next item that from the list of things that work for me and my best purchases for 2023 is my Jane and Tash cropped leather jacket. I'm wearing one of it right now. Both leather jackets are cropped, and I have one in the white or cream, and I usually reach for it. The good thing about it is that, I can wear it as a blazer at work. I can wear it out. I know I'm going to be able to wear it, in the spring. And I got this one in the burgundy, brownish burgundy look, and I really, really love it. And I've been reaching for it. So, and they've served a purpose for, they filled the gap for me in my closet or my wardrobe. And I noticed that, I love the ruching part of it. I got it in the large. And I love the ruching part of it, the way it looks. And it actually does look like, if I, ruche it up well, it looks like the Saint Laurent leather jacket that's like $7,000. So I'm really, really loving these two items from Jane and Tash. Next item that's my best purchase for 2023, and I wish I had gotten it earlier, is my Poland Paris Cyme handbag. I'm not sure if that's the name, but that's how to pronounce it, but it's a Cyme handbag. And I first bought it in the smaller size, in the mini size. I found out that, it was too small for my lifestyle, and then purchased in the regular one. And I'm telling you, every day, it's an everyday kind of bag. It's easy to dump my laptop in. It's easy to dump things in. It's easy to go grocery shopping, everyday kind of handbag. For my lifestyle, I'm not, despite the fact that I love mini bags, I think I have some mini bags up there. I've noticed that the larger bags for my everyday life is easier for me to reach for. And so I've been trying to make sure that those are the kind of bags that I'm going to invest in and put money towards, because for the smaller bags, it's more of a nighttime, weekend kind of thing. And I don't do a lot of night out anymore. And my weekend out right now is mainly to go to church. So, those are like a one in a week kind of handbag, whereas my daily bags, I want to, invest in those. So the Poland Paris one was really a good purchase for me. And also, speaking of handbags, I bought the D'Amelia. I bought the D'Amelia and if you've noticed, there's a pattern with all my bags that I got in 2023. because I noticed that I didn't have a lot of brown bags or tan bags, I went out and bought a lot of tan bags, and now I need all of those same bags or different bags in black. So I got the D'Amelio New York Meaty Tote also last year, and I've been enjoying it. And I've noticed something about this two handbags is that they're easy to carry, they're easy to dump things in. This I wouldn't take this doesn't fit my laptop. The bigger one, I have the bigger one, the same one in the regular midi one in black, but it's too big. I can only use it, it's not like everyday kind of, I can only use it to go to work. So because I work from home, it's kind of like, you know, I shot myself in the foot. Now, I go to the office maybe once a week, or maybe once in 2 weeks, or sometimes once in 3 weeks. So that's like, you know, I've tied down money that way if I'm only using on those occasions. So, but this one and my Paulin Paris bag has been my best, one of my best purchases. So while I'm talking about handbags, I'm going to give an honorable mention to my Totem bag. Like I said, there's a pattern here of all the bags that I got last year that I really love. And this one is also an addition, although it's not one of my best purchases. And it's not one of my best purchases because of the price. For the price I paid for this, I mean, it's unique. It's not as common when I go out. People don't even really know what it is. But the only caveat that I didn't like about this was that for the price of this, I mean, I bought this before I bought the D'Amelio ones. If I had purchased the D'Amelio one before seeing this, I wouldn't have bought this, because for the price of this, I could have gotten 2 or 3 different ones. And I don't even mind now getting the D'Amelio and the Paulin Paris bag in black. That will complete my tote everyday bag. Although I'm thinking that instead of buying that in black, or those 2 in black, just buy one Bottega Small Jody in black, and that will, you know, fulfill the urge, and it will fill the gap that I have in my closet for big handbags. The next item on my list is my MS Picotin bag. Bag is one of the purchases that I'm actually so glad that I did get, and I got it in September or August of last year. And for a bag that I got that late in the year, and for the amount of time I've worn it, I kind of feel really bad. Like, I think throughout September I wore it, and throughout October I wore it, and maybe, you know, changing handbags here and there, but I usually will end up back to that bag. And so it took me I purchased that bag in Paris, and I wish that when I was offered the other colors that I had gotten it, but I just wanted a black bag, which was what I was missing. So I did, you know, get that one when it was offered to me at the MS boutique in Bordeaux. And I'm so glad that I picked that bag. It's been so easy. Even though it's a very tiny bag, even though it's a very tiny handbag, I've been reaching so much for it. It has a silver adware. It's a bucket bag style. It's in the 18, and if I see it in the, you know, in other colors, you know, more neutral colors, maybe a taupe, the same tan, or probably a red or other colors. I've seen it in purple. I would actually, you know, be open to it. I really, really, really love this bag, and it's one of my best purchases for 2023. Them for me, it's from a brand. So I bought a lot of the Frankie Shop suits and pieces last year. There were gaps of items that I bought and that were missing in my closet. So I noticed that for my for my Frankie Shop items, I either would have a vest or either pants, or they were not matching. So what I did was complete the sets of all my Frankie Shop items. So for some I got blazers, and so for some I got pants, for some I got vests, or some I got all 3 pieces. And I've noticed that for the Frankie Shop, you know, for my suits and jackets, it's a very great place to buy those. And the Frankie Shop actually fulfilled my, you know, because after doing a declutter last year, I found out that I had gaps. So, and I wrote down the names of the brands that, you know, the items were not, didn't last as much as I thought they would. And I said, I noted all those brands, and I, you know, promised myself not to go back. And I noticed the ones that actually stood the test of time. And I found out that the Frankie shop did that for me. So I went back, completed the sets, like I said, and now I love the brand. I'm a really big one for the brand. So the Frankie shop really, it was one of my best, you know, places last year, and the items from there worked for me. And I'm not gonna forget that in talking about the Frankie shop suits, last year, for the first time I got myself, you know, when my kids were growing up, I usually would get them the Sambas because they're more of a soccer shoe, and my children are soccer players. So I got my trainers, or, you know, kicks, chunky. But for this one, I decided to, you know, try it, and I am really in love. I got the Sambas in black and white. I got it in a white with a black stripe, and I got it in a white with a red stripe. So I got the white with the red stripes. I got the black with the white stripes, and I got the white with the black stripes. So, and I'm really in love with this brand, the Adidas shoe. I actually have the Adidas in a Stan Smith. It's not one of my, I haven't even reached for it, and that's the funny thing. When I was buying all three of this, I got them from the Paris store on our travel, and they were at a very good affordable price, and I was told by the sales associate to also get the Stan Smith from Adidas. I wish I didn't, because I haven't reached for it. But I plan to wear it this summer because I got the one with the denim back, denim trim at the back. And so hopefully this summer, when I'm wearing like a lot of denim for the summer, I'll, you know, try to reach for it. So on to the next one. I think I'm on to the 8th item right now of items that really worked for me. And so last year, I kind of made sure that I was doing intentional shopping. I was making a list of what I wanted, because for the past years, I usually would, you know, jump on items, which I still did last year, and buy it and find out that I'm not so intrigued about it. So another item, the 8th item of one of my best purchases for last year is my Kate cardigan. And I'm gonna say cardigans because I bought one in, I think my gray one was my first one, and I bought it in 2022. And when winter sales for 2023 came about, I, you know, went and got those 2 other ones because the gray ones worked well for me. And I really, really, really love my Kate cardigans, especially when it first got cold and I, you know, working from home. All I would do is wear leggings or, you know, jeans and put on the Kate cardigan, and I'm done. And so sometimes, you know, for days that it's not too cold, I would just wear that without layering with it, under it. And for days that I want to go out, because the sleeves are kind of bulky and very hard to put into coats or jackets, so I would use it as a coat or jacket itself, because what I usually would do is layer under it and wear it out. So my Kate cardigans are on my list of best purchases for 2023. And talking of Kate again, my denim Kate denim jacket is another best purchase for me. I'm not sure if I have a picture with I think I wore it in Paris. I'll see if I have a picture of me wearing it in Paris, but it's one of my best purchases. Let me see if I have it here. I do have it. Okay. It's one of my best purchases, and I really love the Kate, the line, the brand itself, because most of the items I've gotten from that brand, I haven't had a regret with. So, and I've been doing, like I said, intentional shopping right now, although for the month of January, I'm on a no-buy list. I'm in a no-buy January. I'm trying to make sure that I recover from all of the shopping from November and December. And a lot of sales are going on right now, but they'll have to wait till after I'm done with my no buy January. And if they're still there and I still have an itch for it, I'll have to reevaluate to see if they're on my wish list. And because I'm making a wish list right now, and I'm going only by that wish list for items that I need. So what I did for January is removed, unsubscribed from all of where I usually will, buy, all those places that I, for 10% off or sign up and get 15% off that I signed up for. I went and unsubscribed so that I'm not aware of anything going on, except maybe if I see it on social media and I'm like, okay, I can't buy it right now. If it's still here in February or when I'm ready, then fine, it's for me. If not, then it's really not for me. So on to the next item on my best purchases for 2023 or of 2023 is my Elisa Johnson sunglasses, and this is what they look like. This is a sunglass that I really, really love. Even though I bought it late, and the good thing about most of these items, I bought them late in 2023 because I wasn't doing a lot of shopping from the beginning, and ever since I've been wearing them, and they're very solid. They're a very solid one. I saw it on an ad on Instagram and quickly, bought it to see what it looked like, and I'm really enjoying it. So this is a tinted lens one, and as you can see, I really need to clean it. I love the look of it. It's not too oversized. And so something I've noticed about sunglasses for me is that it's usually been a hit or miss for me, and right now I'm really, really loving the way sunglasses are making me feel, especially this one for Elsa Johnson. And so it's a best purchase. It's one out of all the, I think I did get other sunglasses last year. I got a Tom Ford, I got, other sunglasses, and this is the best so far. So item that I got last year, I already had the rose sandals in I think I had in a tan before. Last year, for the summer, I wanted other sandals because I have the MS Oran sandals in different colors, but I wanted something chunky, heavier, that I could, flip-flop around over the summer. And so I got the rose, I can't remember what it's called, but I got one of those rose sandals, and it's really, really, really comfortable. It's, durable, and it's not, regardless of where I want it to, it's not so, even though it's a flip-flop, it's not like a flip-flop where you can't wear out. It's an elevated flip-flop, and it's an effortless, chic one. That's a tongue twister, but it's an effortless chic one. So I really love it, and it's one of my best purchases. And so, best purchases of 2023. I wouldn't be doing justice to my best purchase of 2023 if I don't mention my Nespresso coffee machine. I'm a coffee drinker, and every morning after drinking my water or lemon or apple cider vinegar in my water, depending on the day, I would drink a cup of coffee. So I bought the Nespresso coffee machine, and I'm so in love with it. I also bought the frother with it, milk frother with it, and it's been really good. I've been, I've calculated how much I've saved, even though I spent money. Maybe that's girl math on my part. From not going out to buy Starbucks. I had a subscription with Panera Bread, and I found that I was spending more money, even though I thought, it's a $8 a month subscription. I think it later went up for unlimited coffee, maybe twice a day, all of that good stuff. But I found out that when I was going in, either I would pick up other items, and I think that was the gimmick with that, getting that subscription of coffee. I would go in and get other items for the coffee because sometimes you feel weird just going in just for the coffee. And so when they say, would that be all? You're just like, you know what? Add a bagel, add this, add that. But so that didn't end up being economically wise. So the Nespresso did it for me, and I've been using it daily. It's one of my best purchases, and it's not only for me. My family has been able to use that also for the ones that do drink coffee. Not everyone in my family is a coffee drinker, but for the ones that do, for the occasional drinkers, the Nespresso machine has worked well for us, and it's a best purchase for us. So the worst purchases of 2023, and I will, because I want to end on a good note, I will, list one best purchase at the end. So the next the worst purchases of 2023 has to be my JW Anderson denim bag. I don't know what I was thinking buying that bag. When it came, I noticed how I felt when the bag came, because I was like, this is it? Why is it so flimsy? But I'm glad that, not that I'm glad. I'm not happy with myself that I kept the bag, because although I forced myself to wear it here and there and all of that, but the bag is so funny that without anything in it, because it's cloth, it's denim fabric. Without anything in it, it's, just a lifeless kind of bag. It has no shape to it. And for the amount of money that I paid for it, I think it was, even though I still paid. I used my voucher from Farfetch. I had some credits from Farfetch and, applied it towards it. At the end of the day, I didn't pay a lot. Probably I didn't even pay up to $100. But I still felt like I could have bought something else with that. So it's still money that I spent, and it wasn't a good purchase for me. I think my denim tote that I made myself, I converted a mini denim skirt into a tote. I think it's better than that, in all honesty. So it's just what's missing from my denim tote is the hardware, but that denim tote does a lot. Like when I go shopping, go to the mall, I usually will fold it and put it in, and then put it in my bag, then put items into it. But so my JW Anderson bag didn't work for me, and although I tried to make it work, I wore it a lot, but I'm not doing that again. Worst purchase of 2023 for me is my Awake Mode yellow shirt. Yellow leather, a full leather top or shirt. And for me, I found out that I could only wear it. I thought I was only be able to wear it in the summer because it's a yellow. The color is yellow. And when it arrived, and it was a final sale item. So that's something else I have to be careful about. I saw it, I loved it. But when it came, it's full leather, and I'm like, okay, I can't return it. I'm going to make it work. And by the time I decided to start wearing it for that summer, it was too hot to wear. You can only style it maybe in the spring. And if you wear yellow in the fall, then maybe that. Or, you can wear yellow all year round, really. But there was something that didn't, after wearing it once and taking a picture in it, that was it. It wasn't something I could wear out. I'm thinking of maybe cutting the sleeves, making it short sleeves so I can wear it in the summer. But it still was not doing what it needed to do. So, and upon that, I could have sent it to like a place like the Real to sell. But I had a color transfer on it. I put it next to a black leather jacket, or probably blue or something, and it transferred onto that. So that was a ruined item. And so also items that I know that I'm going to avoid are final sale, no return items. So when I see an item like that, I don't see it in person, I'm not going near it. And so that was the worst purchase for me for 2023 is my Massimo Duty leather shorts. It's my Massimo Duty leather shorts. When the shorts came, I knew that I didn't really want it, but I was like, okay, let me see if I can make it work. And that was the mistake. For leather, and it's 100% leather, and I got it in a large. It fits well, but it has no pocket. It has no belt loop. It has nothing to, and it's kind of tight. It's kind of tight in the ties. So it's not like, if it was like if it was like this kind of shorts and it was wider, then it would have been easy to style. Then it'd be like a Bermuda kind of, shorts. But this one is not. So I'm kind of upset and pissed at myself for keeping it. So this happens now to be one of the worst purchases of 2023 because I paid this money for it. I haven't been able to wear it. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to wear it and style. I know I can wear it with boots and stuff, but with the way it fits, if I tuck in anything in it, it just looks so dead. And I like for my leather shorts to have like belt loops so I can use a belt to elevate it or hold the waist in, because the waist also is big. So that means it will require tailoring, and I'm not even ready for that yet. So that happens to be one of my worst purchases of 2023. So I didn't really do bad with worst purchases. That's the end of it. And my best purchase of 2023 is Ganni slim glass sandals. So the thing about this was, I'm not sure which one I first got, but once I got it, I was like, wow, this feels so comfortable, nice. I decided to get it in the black also. And I was lucky enough that, you know, they had it on the Ganni site in size 42. So other sites didn't have it. I'm so happy that I waited, because I did see it does come in snakeskin also, but I wasn't fortunate enough to, you know, quickly get it. By the time I went to the site, the snakeskin kind of sold out really fast, and that's really versatile. But the red one, I plan to, you know, wear this summer or spring a lot, and I've been getting good wear out of both of them anyways. So this too concludes my best purchases of 2023. And that brings me to the end of this video. So if you've enjoyed this video, if you are not subscribed, please subscribe. And please give me a thumbs up on this video. It does help my channel. And like I said last year, I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers this year. I know I can do it with your help. I've been trying to, I tried to do it last year, but unfortunately I got sick and, you know, put YouTube on my back burner. But I'm back this year, and I want to make sure that I'm doing all that I can do in my own time, and you know, plan out my time. And you know, they say if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So this year I've been trying to make sure that I put the goals and plans in place so that I will always bring a video. But I'm still trying to look for which routine works best for me, especially since I have a full-time job. But once I'm able to figure that out, or what I want to do in the time being is that when I have like time, quickly film a video and then have it on in my arsenal to be able to publish on days that I do decide to have videos go out. So that said, thank you so much for watching this video. And like I said, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And until next time, stay blessed. Bye.